On the Prep Sports Network, California Fresh Market presents Mission Prep Royals basketball. Terrence Harris leads his team into a 2019-20 season with sky-high expectations. Now let's go courtside.
It is day 3 here from the 24th annual Don Baumbower Classic here at the campus of Marin Catholic High School. We have the third matchup of this tournament for your Mission Prep Royals as they have a date here tonight with a very feisty Rocklin Thunder team in what should be a fun and exciting matchup here at the Don Baumbower Classic. Mission Prep coming into today's game 8-4 overall. They have not begun conference play yet, and they host Rocklin as they are the home team here tonight. The Rocklin Thunder coming into today's game as well. A very impressive 10-3 record overall, and they have not begun conference play either in the Sierra Foothill League. Should be a great matchup between these two ball clubs who are in the top 8 and looking to advance to the 5th place game on Monday. Hello everyone, I am Dale Watkins. Thank you for tuning in to Mission Prep Royals basketball here on the Mission Prep Royals Basketball Network on the Prep Sports Network and California Fresh Markets. Mission Prep, who in their first game overcame a severe deficit, 23 points, to win in overtime against the Arcata Tigers in their first round matchup. And here they are. And following a loss, a 5-point loss at the hands of the host Wildcats, the Marin Catholic Wildcats last night, they move on and can advance to the 5th place game of this tournament with a win here today over the Rocklin Thunder. On the other side, the Rocklin Thunder, who are led by head coach Steve Taylor, they won their first round matchup as well. A drubbing, a blowout of Mills, 61-27. And most recently, yesterday, fell by 8 points to University. And here they are with a chance to get to the 5th place game as well, as both teams fired up. You can see Rocklin Thunder huddling around and clapping their hands as they make their way towards the huddle, as do Mission Prep. Well, it should be a fun one. 14th year head coach Terrence Harris told me yesterday that defense has to be paramount. Of course, defense kind of fell by the wayside yesterday, but it should be back here tonight. He is fired up, as are his Mission Prep Royals. He also told me yesterday after the loss that probably the energy just wasn't there, or it was there for sporadic efforts throughout the night. But nonetheless, they're starting fresh here on this Saturday evening here from Kentfield, California, and Marin Catholic High School. Last night's game, there were 3 Royals in double figures led by Max Rowley. The leading scorer for this Mission Prep Royals ball club. He had 18 points, had 4 threes yesterday. Carlton Brown, the athletic do-everything forward for Mission Prep, he had 16 points and was flirting with a double-double in his own right. Mr. Brown the third, the athletic, freakishly long 6'6" junior forward. And number 12, Asani Berkeley, coming into today's game averaging 12.2 points per game. He had 12 last night, and some crucial late game stops and heroics for Mr. Berkeley. The Rocklin Thunder, we have starting lineups for you already, as we are just about set for tip-off between these two ball clubs. They're setting out number 1, Darius Kendall, 5'10" senior point guard, and he is electrifying in the open floor. Number 15, Donovan Lopez. Number 3, Nick O. Number 32, Byron Peterson, who stands at 6'6", and in the circle to jump is numbers 13, Emmanuel Akpan, 6'4" junior, and he will tip it off opposite Carlton Brown. For Mission Prep, who wins the tip, it is Carlton Brown, Max Rowley, Asani Berkeley, Josh Turner, and Bryce Hilton. Josh Turner now into the starting lineup. Came off the bench yesterday. And here is Mission Prep on the opening possession. Rowley tees up a triple left wing and knocks it down right off the bat and right on cue. The leading scorer gets into the scoring column, and it's a big one. 3 points for Max Rowley. And on the other side, it's Nick O. And they turn it over. A floater inside by Max Rowley. He goes coast to coast and flips it up and home. Max Rowley 5 and Rocklin nothing. 7:10 left in the first quarter of action. And it's going to be an on-ball foul by Asani Berkeley. And inside it goes to Nick O. Kendall gets it to Donovan Lopez. He'll try a three, no. And away comes Asani Berkeley. And Max Rowley gets it to Asani Berkeley straight up top. Berkeley drives all the way in, no. But a whistle and a foul went up over the top of Donovan Lopez. And that's going to be a foul, I believe. Excuse me, it's going to go on Byron Peterson. The first foul for Rocklin as Asani Berkeley knocks down the first. And he's out there and misses the second. And it goes to Darius Kendall. Kendall drives on Berkeley, no good. And a rebound comes down to Bryce Hilton. To the corner it goes. Hilton on the left elbow. Drives inside Lopez. Turner fakes. Pulls up for the baseline jumper. No good. And the rebound. And the follow by Carlton Brown. You know he can do everything for this Mission Prep Ball Club. 8-0 to score. Carlton Brown picks the pocket of Akpan. Bodies colliding to the floor. Akpan wants a foul, but Brown appeared to strip that clean. I think that's a foul going to be on Emmanuel Akpan. Rocklin with 2 team fouls thus far. Mission Prep with only 1. 6:07 left in the first quarter. It's 8-0 Mission Prep on top. Hilton hands off to Berkeley into the paint, kicks out. And Berkeley gets it back straight up top. Max Rowley tries again. Right wing three. Left it short. Not that time for Max Rowley. And offensive rebound. And it is Berkeley. Another three by Rowley off back iron. And it's good. Asani Berkeley knocks down the jumper. And inside, Darius Kendall drives on Berkeley, kicks back out. And gets back out to Kendall, guarded by Berkeley. What a matchup that will be of 2 electrifying guards. Handoff goes inside. Donovan Lopez to Nick O on the left corner. 10 to shoot for the Thunder. Akpan drives with 7, flips it up and out. Drove on Brown, but put it up strong. Rebound Brown, and a foul by Kendall on Berkeley. That is a foul on Darius Kendall, the electrifying 5'10 senior. Rocklin putting on some pressure in the front court. Brown to inbound, trying to get it into Turner or Berkeley. He does get it into Turner. And ahead it goes. Berkeley kicks back out. Rowley to Hilton. And Brown straight up top. Top of the key. 3. Yes! Carlton Brown from downtown. And a big one as the lead balloons to 13-0. Just about as nightmarish a start for head coach Steve Taylor's ball club. Royals 13, And the Thunder, nothing. Carlton Brown with a confident stroke. Leading scores thus far for the Royals, Max Rowley with 5 points, Carlton Brown with 5, Asani Berkeley with 3. They have comprised up to 13 Royal points. This is a team that can get hot and put up points in bunches. They average 63.5 points per game on the season as a ball club. And out of the timeout, it goes Darius Kendall. Kendall hands off to Akpan, drives inside with the right hand, kicks back out to the right corner. Nick Ho will try a 3 off back iron. It's not there, and rebound by Josh Turner. Nick Ho crashed into him, bodies colliding to the floor, and it's a foul on Nick Ho. That's 4 team fouls now already for Rocklin. Kendall, O, Akpan, and Peterson each with 1. Turner has the ball right now to Rowley. He'll try a quick trigger 3, no good by Max Rowley. And a rebound by Brown. He fights it up and out. And the rebound comes down to Rocklin. And a no shot on the drive inside. It's going to be a foul on the ground. And it is going to go on Josh Turner. And into the ball game comes Brian Kowal, the 6'1 senior for Mission Prep. 4:12 left to play, 13-0 still. Mission Prep all over Rocklin early. Darius Kendall forces up a triple, no. And the rebound caroms off Byron Peterson. We're going the other way. It's Hilton Berkeley, Rowley, Kowal, and Brown. On the far sideline is Berkeley, gets it to Hilton in the open floor. Feeds ahead, Rowley wide open for 3 on the left wing. It's short. Max Rowley has already attempted 5 threes, has made his first, but has missed his last 4. Nice speed inside. Kendall to Peterson, but a whistle and a foul. Officials say it is a whack on the shoulder by Carlton Brown. That is indeed going to go on Carlton Brown. He has 5 points, 3 rebounds thus far on the evening. Peterson up, strokes the first free throw. Number 14, AJ Benator comes in for the Rocklin Thunder. Benator coming off the bench. He's out there with Kendall, Donovan Lopez, Jordan Flores, 6'3 junior now into the ball game, and Byron Peterson as he misses both. Up ahead it goes, left wide open in the open floor is Brian Kowal. One man to beat, swatted away. Darius Kendall from behind. Channeling his inner LeBron James in Game 7 of 2016. A block by Kendall and an emphatic one. Mission Prep does retain possession, however. Berkeley inbounds to Brown on the left corner. And Brown forces an entry pass inside and a bad turnover. The first one for Mission Prep. 3:30 left to play. 13-1 is the score. Kick back out. Jordan Flores tries a 3. It's not there. Ball caroms out of bounds. It'll stay Rocklin basketball. Rocklin now inserts number 44, Cole Becker, 6'4 junior, into the ball game as he gets the ball. And back out it goes to Benator. To Kendall, drives inside, back to Benator, drives on Mark Rodriguez, puts it up, and good. Strong take by AJ Benator for his first bucket. Rodriguez gets it to Brown, and back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez doubled at midcourt, gets it to Brown on the far sideline. Kind of a 3-2 defense, or 2-3 by Rocklin. Oh, and Benator picks the pocket of Kowal. Body's crashing to the floor, and it's going to be a loose ball foul. Excuse me, it's going to be on Zach Hatch now into the ball game. Coming off the bench here in tonight's matchup. Picks up the personal. Both teams with 4 personals apiece. Kendall with a head of steam drives on Berkeley, counted and one. He danced on Berkeley, crossed him over, and put him in the blender, flipped it up and home. And he has a chance to make it a 3-point play as Hilton and Rowley are set to check back in for Mission Prep. That's going to be 2 fouls on Berkeley here in the first quarter of action as Berkeley and Brown take a seat. It's Hilton out there with Kowal, Hatch, Rowley, and Mark Rodriguez. Kendall with his first points. Completes the 3-point play. 13-6 is the score. 2:45 left to play. Rodriguez head of steam up the far sideline, and he's tripped up by A.J. Benator. A little slip and slide as Mark Rodriguez went sliding up the far sideline. It's going to be a foul on Benator, the 5th team foul for both programs. Hilton hands off to Zach Hatch. Takes back out. Raleigh gets his man in the air, steps back, a contested triple, and he's fouled on the arm. 3 free throws upcoming for Max Rowley as Darius Kendall picks up the personal. That's 2 on him. And Max Rowley up to attempt those free throws. He's the first one short. Kind of confusion for substitutions. Nick O set to check back in for Rocklin. As Max Rowley will attempt free throw number 2, and it's good. (14-6) is the score. 2:34 left to play here. You're tuned into Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Market. And Rowley knocks down 2 of 3. That's definitely a good sign for Rowley. He's up to 7 points. He hit his first triple, but has missed his last 4 3-point attempts. Benator kicks to Nick O. Nick O into the middle of the paint, stops, and gets it to Donovan Lopez. Lopez hands off to Flores. Back out to O. 15 to shoot. O. Nowhere to go. Flips it to Donovan Lopez. Benator head of steam inside, feeds inside to Cole Becker, puts it up and out. Becker gets the miss, puts it up and is whacked. A foul for Mission Prep is going to send Cole Becker to the free throw stripe. I believe it's on Bryce Hilton, and it is. 2:02 left to play. Slowly but surely, Rocklin creeping their way back into the ball game as Becker hits the first. 15-7 is the score. And it'll be another free throw upcoming. 15-7 now is the score. Royals by 8 on Rocklin. This is day 3 of the 24th annual Don Baumbauer Classic here at beautiful Marin Catholic High School and Dino Ghilotti Courts. Second free throw's no good. Rebound, Josh Turner. And Turner just throws an errant pass. If this was baseball, he would have pegged the right-handed batter in the head. Turnover for Mission Prep gives it right back to Rocklin. 15-7 left to play. 15-7, is the score. 1:57 left to play. It's Benator out there with O. Akpa, who has the ball right now. Becker and Flores. Akpa, inside it goes. Becker, nice feed, and puts it up and home. Nice feed inside, and a turnover on the far sideline. Akpa appeared to have a steal in the open floor, but he stepped on the far sideline. Emmanuel Akpa, who stands at 6'4", but very long and rangy, very athletic. He is as well. Rodriguez gets it to Hilton on the near sideline. He dribbles behind the back. Has to be careful. He tried to dribble through 2. Thunder, and a double dribble by Mark Rodriguez. He turns it over. Third turnover of the game for Mission Prep. And yesterday, Mark Rodriguez with back-to-back travels, uncharacteristic turnovers. there by the 5'9" junior. Inside it goes as Jordan Flores, nice drive as he accelerates inside and flips it up off the glass and home. The lead now cut down to 4. An 11-2 run here by Rocklin. Hilton crosses over at midcourt, flips up a prayer, no good. Offensive rebound to Josh Turner. He flips it up and out. And here comes Rocklin on a mission. Benator, head of steam, kicks it to Nick O. Manuel Akpa back to O on the left wing. Down low to the left block it goes. Cole Becker flips up a floater. Rims, takes his time on the rim and flips out. Turnover. Mark Rodriguez turns it over and Benator capitalizes. A 13-2 run for Rocklin. 28 seconds left to play. It's 15-13. Royals up 2. Here it goes. Turner hounded by Akpa right in front of us. To the left corner goes Mark Rodriguez. Flips back out. Hatch. He'll try a 3. It's not there. Thought he got fouled. And another miss. Up ahead it goes. 9 seconds to go. Akpa. Benator with 5 seconds drives on Rodriguez. Pulls it back with 2. Fires a 3. It's well short. Rebound Hatch. The buzzer sounds, and that is how the first half comes to the close. But how about Rocklin Thunder coming alive here in the latter part of the first quarter, closing the quarter on a 13-2 run. Mission Prep at one point led 13-1. But Steve Taylor's ball club, their offense has come alive and their defense has come along for the ride as well. We're going to take a quick break here from the Mission Prep Basketball Network. You're tuned into Mission Prep Royals Basketball on the Prep Sports Network presented by California Fresh Market.
Food Jets is your 100% committed local food delivery service, serving Santa Luis Obispo County. Staffing highly trained professional drivers, Food Jets delivers the best food delivery service from more than 75 local restaurants in the county to your home and office. Food Jets is all about giving back to the community. Let Food Jets be the pilot to your next meal and keep it local. Order, track, eat. www.foodjets.com.
And welcome back to Freitas Gymnasium, home of the Marin Catholic Wildcats. The Royals lead the Rocklin Thunder 15-13 after the first 8 minutes of action. This is a very physical, very rugged Rocklin Thunder team. They started off this season on a 5-game winning streak, defeating opponents like Bella Vista, Lincoln, Roseville, have since come back down to earth. And a 4-game winning streak was snapped at the hands of University last night, 56-48, and they find themselves here against Mission Prep. 15-13 the score. Rocklin has it to begin the second quarter. Akpa kicks it to Alex Portello into the ball game. Swish! A 3 for Alex Portello. Right on cue. Makes his presence felt on the offensive end as Rocklin has taken the lead of this game for the first time tonight. Hilton inside, forces it up, and it's good. Went right into the chest of Jordan Flores for Rocklin. Nick O, in and out dribble, crosses over to Akpa. He'll tee up a triple. That's well short. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going the other way. Mission Prep basketball. 17-16 the score. The Thunder lead the Royals. Hopefully momentarily. It's Hilton to inbound as Rocklin puts on the press. Bounce pass feed. It goes to Brown on the inbound. Now back out to Hilton. He's guarded by Byron Peterson. Behind the back dribble. Nice move. Kicks back out. Zach Hatch. He'll try another 3. Good! Zach Hatch from downtown. As Mission Prep responds on this end. They are 3 of 7 now as a team from distance. Portello kicks back out to Peterson. Rims out and in. Peterson from 9 foot. A short free throw line jumper for Peterson. Ahead it goes. A turnover. Rocklin touched it before it carried out of bounds, but Mission's got to stay composed and under control. Rocklin loves to capitalize off turnovers. Inside it goes. Hilton guarded by Akpa. 2 dribbles with the left hand, forces it up, and it's good off glass. Aggressive take by Bryce Hilton. He's on the scoreboard as well. Nick O drives past Rowley, puts it up. No. Offensive board taken by Peterson, and a foul underneath. Mission Prep wanted a jump ball. We'll see who it's going to be on. And it is going to go on Zach Hatch. That's his second personal foul. And Terrence Harris wanting his sub to come into the game. That's Dominic Garner, number 25. He's coming in for Hatch. It's going to be one free throw, 101 for Byron Peterson. Royals now in the penalty as he knocks down the first. And Donovan Lopez comes back in for Rocklin. Carlton Brown, Bryce Hilton, Max Rowley, Zach Hatch, and Dominic Garner. 5 out there for a Mission. 22-19 is the score. Make it 22-20 as the Royals maintain a 2-point lead. 6:30 left to play here in the second quarter of action. Rocklin has put on the press every defensive possession thus far. Hilton, head of steam, kicks back out. Rowley on the right wing. Hilton gets it back straight up top. Gets his man in the air, pulls up from 12. It's not there. He misses badly. And appeared to get away with a travel. Gets it to Peterson on the right block. Hilton flops. He falls to the floor. Drives. Now he's back up top, and Donovan Lopez hoists and hits. A 3-pointer by Donovan Lopez. He's on the scoreboard as well. Max Rowley, a contested 3, tries to answer, no. Offensive rebound goes inside. Carlton Brown puts it up and good. Brown now up to 7 points, 4 rebounds. 24-23. Another jumper by Peterson is not there. Brown another board. Here is Carlton Brown. Brown, head of steam, takes it all the way on Ogpop, forces it up. No. Offensive rebound, Josh Turner. Brown, he'll try a corner 3. Yes! Carlton Brown from downtown. From the right corner, he hits. Extends the lead now to 4, 27-23. Royals lead by 4, and a travel on this end of the floor by Rocklin. Nick O had a little bit of happy feet. 3 substitutions now back in for Rocklin. It's going to be Darius Kendall, Cole Becker, AJ Benator, Donovan Lopez, and Jordan Flores, the 5 out there for Rocklin. And Rocklin again putting on the press. A menacing press has forced a handful of turnovers by Mission Prep. Brown has it on the far sideline, faces a double team, tries to dribble out of it, now passes out of it, gets it to Hilton. Hilton feeds Rowley, another 3 left wing, rims out and in again. How about Max Rowley coming alive? That's his second 3 of the ball game. 30-23 is the score. Rowley again hitting from downtown. And here is Darius Kendall. Tries baseline on 2. Mission Prep Royals no good. Brown the board. Ahead it goes to Josh Turner. They have numbers. Rowley again, right corner 3. Not there by Max Rowley. And it goes Benator. Head of steam into the paint. Feeds Becker wide open on the right block. And an easy layup for AJ Benator. Here is Rowley. Sprinting up the sideline. Now tries to split a double team. Loses the ball, a turnover. Ahead it goes. Donovan Lopez puts it up and out, but a foul stops that fast break. But he was in the act, and he's going to take free throws. It's going to be Bryce Hilton. It's going to be 2 fouls on Bryce Hilton. 18 fouls this half by Mission Prep. Rocklin with only 6. It's going to mean free throws for Donovan Lopez. Words exchanged across the key by both ball clubs. As now Lopez has the opportunity to cut into this lead as he rings out the first. Royals 30, Thunder 25. 3:49 left to play here in the second quarter of action. Rocklin coming into today's game. In this tournament, they boast a 61-27 victory over Mills, and last night they lost by 8 at the hands of University. Winner of today's game we have a little bit of a verbal warning issued by the referees to every one of the Mission Prep Royals who called them out by number. You and you. I have one on number 11, number 20, number 4. That referee's funny. I'm already a fan of him. Second free throw is good. Rowley loses the ball out of bounds. We're going the other way with Rocklin basketball. Fifth turnover of the first half for 14th year head coach Terrence Harris's ball club. 3:42 left to play. Royals up 4. Darius Kendall to inbound for Rocklin. 4 high set, lob inside. It goes to Lopez. It's no good, but a whistle and a foul. My goodness, Mission Prep falling asleep on that baseline out of bounds. I believe that's going to go on Bryce Hilton. If that's on Hilton, that's 3 on him. And first free throw for Lopez is no good. Big stretch in the ball game. We saw Mission fall apart midway through the third quarter. Let's hope they don't do that midway through this second quarter in today's matchup. Second free throw is up and good. 30-27 is the score now. Royals up 3. Rowley feeds inside. Tip pass and another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers by Max Rowley. Benator gets it to, Darius Kendall. Donovan Lopez hoists from 3. Off back iron. Fight for the rebound. I think that's an over and back foul by Cole Becker. First foul on Cole Becker. That's going to be a player control foul, meaning free throws the other way. And Emmanuel Akpa, the 6'4" junior forward, comes back in for the Thunder. He's out there with Donovan Lopez, Jordan Flores, AJ Benator, and the do-everything point guard, Darius Kendall. Hilton, a 1-on-1 situation. And he misses a free throw. And a backcourt violation. Benator left his feet coming up the near sideline in an uncharacteristic turnover by Steve Taylor's ball club. It's Rowley to inbound. While with Zach Hatch, Hilton, Carlton Brown, and Max Rowley, who has the hot hand here early in the first half. Rowley looking for a shot. He's guarded by Lopez. Gets back out to Berkeley. To the right wing it goes. Zach Hatch. Terrence Harris wants his ball club to swing it. 20 to shoot for the Royals. Berkeley guarded by Benator. Dancing on Benator. Berkeley drives with the left hand into the paint. Kicks back out. Carlton Brown, the left corner. 3. Yes! Carlton Brown, another one. He's up to double figures. 13 points for Carlton Brown. And a big one. Carlton Brown has 2 triples on the ball game. 13 points, 2 threes, 6 rebounds for Carlton Brown. As the Royals extend their lead 33-27. A hotly contested game, as I can hear from up here at the top of the bleachers. Head coach Steve Taylor. First of all, I want us to play smart. Rocklin apparently not playing smart enough as Mission Prep tries to fend off Rocklin before going into the halftime locker room. 33-27 is the score. Max Rowley, who has 8 points on the evening. for Mission Prep. Carlton Brown with 13, Zach Hatch with 3. Sonny Berkeley with 3, Bryce Hilton 2. And that is the scoring for your Mission Prep Royals thus far. Winner of today's game will take on the Redwood Giants in the 5th place game Monday evening. 2:40 left to play, and Rocklin has to add the timeout. Darius Kendall hands off to Flores, 3-man weave up top. Lopez looking for help. Akpa guarded by Brown. What a matchup at the forward position. Fakes, hangs, and does not score that time. Missed shot, and away comes Hilton. Tries to take it 94 feet. Rowley gets his man up in the air, fires away, and got it! Max Rowley again. Striking from downtown. That's his 3rd 3 of the ball game. Inside it goes. Brown with the rebound. Brown tries to feed Rowley, cutting to the corner, the far corner, and he just throws it out of bounds. Another turnover for Mission Prep. That's 7 for them on the ball game. Here is Lopez driving inside, puts up the floater, no good in the paint, and away comes Mission Prep. They have numbers. It is Josh Turner feeding Hilton for an easy 2. How about Hilton running the lane? And 2 fast break points for Mission Prep. 38-27, they now lead by 9. Kendall forces up a jumper, no. Hilton up ahead, it goes Josh Turner. Turner just throws it away. And here comes Rocklin the other way. Donovan Lopez all the way in. Up and under is good. Took on about 3 Royals right there on that fast break. 38-29, Royals lead by 9. Minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter before both teams go into the locker room. Hilton pulls up for a tough 2. Hand in his face, doesn't matter. From 16 feet, it's good for Hilton. Here is Nick. Oh, he'll try a 3 on this end. No good. And I think Brown went over the top of Emmanuel Akpa, but it's going to be a jump ball situation. Jump ball situation. Steve Taylor contending his case that Carlton Brown clearly went over the back of Emmanuel Akpa. And referees feel like they have enough as the official is walking over to Steve Taylor as he says that's enough. And a verbal warning is going to go on the Rocklin head coach, Steve Taylor. A number of issued verbal warnings by the officials here today. Tensions are indeed running high as we are ending the second quarter of action, and Carlton Brown throws it away. It goes to Kendall as he feeds Akpa as he rims out the easy bunny. Kendall gets it back and lays it in. Gotta maintain composure. Ahead it goes. Rowley wide open, right corner 3. Another one. Ice in his veins, Max Rowley. Someone throw fire on this man. 4th 3 of the first half for Max Rowley. 43-31 is the score. And it's good. It's good. That was Darius Kendall putting up the triple. And Hilton up ahead it goes to Asani Berkeley. Down to 12 seconds. Berkeley drives all the way to the rim. Sent away. It was Byron Peterson to meet him up top. Darius Kendall, head of Steve, throws out the lefty left. No, the follow was good. Byron Peterson out of nowhere. And Mission Prep doesn't even get a shot off at the buzzer. A fast-paced final minutes of the second quarter takes us to halftime. Don't look now, but Mission Prep only leads by 7. And the Royals, 9 first-half turnovers, majority of them coming in the second quarter of action. And this was a problem for Terrence Harris's ball club in the previous matchup against Marin Catholic. But both teams go into the halftime locker room Definitely needing to catch a breath here. 43-36 is the score. Royals up 7 on the Rocklin Thunder. We're going to take a quick break here. Dale Watkins bringing you the action of Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Market. But don't you move, halftime stats and analysis is coming your way on the halftime report here from Marin Catholic High School. Come right back. More action on the way. Halftime report coming right up.
Here at Straight Down, it all comes down to providing our customers with classic styles using the highest quality fabrics available. Since the company's sportswear beginning in 1987 to its transition to a golf and lifestyle company in 1993, Straight Down continues to respect the tradition and history of golf and the people who cherish it. With a wide variety of clothing and accessories to choose from for both men and women, Straight Down is always moving forward. Check out their online inventory today at straightdown.com or follow along on social media at Straight Down, a proud supporter of Mission Prep Basketball on PSN. Locally owned and operated, get your grocery shopping done the right way here along the Central Coast at California Fresh Market in the Foothill Plaza right here in San Luis Obispo. Conveniently open every day, 6 a.m. to midnight. Why not do your grocery shopping after the game? California Fresh Market, proud to be a supporter of high school athletics in San Luis Obispo.
Food Jets is your 100% committed local food delivery service, serving San Luis Obispo County. Staffing highly trained professional drivers, Food Jets delivers the best food delivery service from more than 75 local restaurants in the county to your home and office. Food Jets is all about giving back to the community. Let Food Jets be the pilot to your next meal and keep it local. Order, track, eat. www.foodjets.com.
On the Prep Sports Network, Straight Down Clothing presents the Royals halftime report with scores from around the area, stats from the first half, and a look ahead to the second half. Let's go courtside.
And welcome back to Marin Catholic High School, home of the host Marin Catholic Wildcats. They'll be playing in the nightcap here today. But the game you're listening to right now is your Mission Prep Royals taking on the Rocklin Thunder, and at halftime, your Royals lead by 7 on the Thunder, 43-36. Welcome inside the halftime report here on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Market. I'm Dale Watkins, bringing you the action of Mission Prep boys basketball. We'll take a look at the first half of action. First half was greeted by Mission Prep coming out, men on a mission, guns a-blazing. They came out and scored the first 13 points of the game, but slowly and surely, Rocklin Thunder would respond with a 13-2 run in their own right to retake the lead. And since then, both teams have been playing seesaw with regard to the lead. And hopefully Mission Prep can put their foot back on the gas here in the second half. Leading scorer for your Royals in the first half of action was Max Rowley. He had 4 threes. Count how many attempts he had. He had 4 of 10 from distance. So he was really, I would say, not a negative connotation, but jacking them up early and often in the first half of action. Rowley with 14 points. He's followed by Carlton Brown, who has 13 points, 7 rebounds. Carlton Brown, the freakishly athletic, do-everything Swiss Army knife forward for Mission Prep, the second leading scorer. Bryce Hilton has 6, Asani Berkeley with 3, and Zach Hatch with 3. And that is your scoring for Mission Prep. We'll see if they can do a better job of assisting the basketball. I asked Terrence Harris at the end of last night's game what he can do better going into today's matchup. He said, we can be a little more unselfish. We can do a better job of assisting the basketball. And he said that Marin Catholic's defense yesterday didn't really phase his ball club. It wasn't so much what the Wildcats did. It was much more of what the Royals did and didn't do. didn't take care of the basketball. They were sloppy. They tried to force passes into windows that just weren't open. So hopefully they can get that under control coming out of this halftime intermission. It'll be a focal point to hopefully get Max Rowley going again. I mean, he has 4 made threes in the first half. He had 4 made in the entire game yesterday against Marin Catholic. So hopefully Max Rowley, the offense can find Max Rowley in the second half. Try to run plays to get him open, coming off screens, and we've seen a number of plays such as those to free up Max Rowley for open looks at the 10. And I asked once again Terrence Harris in yesterday's post-game interview, Max Rowley and Carlton Brown, who led the charge in scoring yesterday with 18 and 16 points respectively. Are these two, Rowley and Brown, the focal points? Are they the guys that you run your offense through? He said, maybe this game, yes, but he credits his guys who, he looks up and down the bench and sees a variety of guys who can put up points and in bunches. So he has a lot of reliable scorers up and down this roster. On the other side, the Rocklin Thunder, who trail by 7 to your Royals, are led by Darius Kendall. Darius Kendall, who has 8 points thus far on the evening. He is followed by, He's followed by Donovan Lopez. He has 7 points and a couple of free throws as well. And then Byron Peterson, got a couple of jumpers from the elbow. So he's showing off the stroke, the 6'6" senior forward, big man. Imagine he plays on football team as well. This is a Rocklin Thunder team that is loaded and can throw a multitude of bodies at you. This is a roster boasting 19 players total. So if head coach Steve Taylor has any concern with his guys not playing with enough energy or not having fresh legs, he is not hesitant whatsoever to go to his deep bench, seeing a variety of guys that can play with the basketball, without the basketball, and can score and facilitate. Once again, Mission Prep, 8-4 coming into today's game, averaging 63.5 points per game. Taking on the Rocklin Thunder, who are 10-3. Rocklin Thunder, who hail from the Sierra Foothill League, led by head coach Steve Taylor. Fouls definitely a concern. There was 9 team fouls in that first half for Mission Prep. And obviously, hopefully they can cut down on the turnovers. They had 9 first half turnovers. And as we count up the makes and misses from distance, eight of 14 from distance. Mission Prep is, as a ball club, in the first half. See if they can carry that momentum from downtown into the second half. Once again, this has been the Halftime Report. You're listening to Mission Prep Royals basketball here on the Prep Sports Network and California Fresh Market. Don't you move. Second half action coming your way right after this.
On the Prep Sports Network, Straight Down Clothing presents the Royals Halftime Report with scores from around the area.
Locally owned and operated, get your grocery shopping done the right way here along the Central Coast at California Fresh Market in the Foothill Plaza right here in San Luis Obispo. Conveniently open every day, 6 a.m. to midnight. Why not do your grocery shopping after the game? California Fresh Market, proud to be a supporter of high school athletics in San Luis Obispo.
And we are just about ready to start off second half action here from Marin Catholic High School between the Mission Prep Royals and the Rocklin Thunder. 43-36 is the score. Mission Prep up 7 on Rocklin after the first half of action. Terrence Harris going with his all-reliable lineup of Zach Hatch, Bryce Hilton, Carlton Brown, Max Rowley, and Asani Berkeley guarding the inbound. Berkeley is guarding Darius Kendall. Darius Kendall out there with Nick O, Emmanuel Akpa, Donovan Lopez, and Byron Peterson. Rocklin looking for help. Oh, top of the key, guarded by Rowley. Hands off to Lopez. Lopez stops, fakes, and scores. Pulled up with a jumper from 6 feet. And an easy look for Rocklin. Lead is 43-38, and a foul from behind. Zach Hatch was doubled near midcourt. And that's going to go on Emmanuel Akpan. Hope I'm saying that right. It's 2 fouls on Akpan. Gets it into Hilton. Drives on Akpan. Berkeley drives into the lane. Scissors through Thunder. And gets it to fall. Asani Berkeley. First field goal for Mission Prep. Here in the third quarter of action, Darius Kendall gets it to Nick O. Inside it goes. Byron Peterson. Stutter steps on Hilton. Puts it up, no. And Brown, head of steam, feeds Berkeley. They have 3-on-2 and a turnover. Berkeley stepped on the end line. 10 turnovers now for Mission Prep overall. Kendall dancing on Berkeley. Hands off to Akpan. Driving on Brown into knifing through the teeth of defense. Oh, gets it to Byron Peterson. Drives on Hilton, puts up the floater from the baseline, no good. And away comes Berkeley. Asani Berkeley pulls up for 3, yes! The stroke going right now for Asani Berkeley. He's up to 8 points. That's his first 3 of the game. As here's Donovan Lopez guarded by Josh Turner. Akpan fires a triple, left is short. And here comes Max Rowley. Up ahead it goes Josh Turner. Up and under, thought he got hit, no good. Brown, the offensive board. He flips up a shot, no good. And away comes Rocklin. Kendall, head of steam, Euro steps in the paint, puts it up and out. And here comes Hilton. Hilton up ahead. It's intercepted by Emmanuel Akpan, another turnover. Oh, wide open look, gets it to Peterson instead, flips it up, and it rims out. Lid on the basket. Last couple of possessions for Rocklin. 48-38 is the score. Royals up 10 on the Thunder. 5:38 left to play in the third quarter of action. Turner gets it to Brown on the right wing, guarded by Peterson. Hands off to Rowley, coming off a screen, right wing 3, another one! Max Rowley on fire! 3 straight threes for Max Rowley. 51-38 is the score. Like I said, he's the hot hand. Continue to find your hot hand. Donovan Lopez forces the issue, drives, and is fouled by Josh Turner. I mean, free throws for Donovan Lopez. Lopez with 3 points on the ball game. Crowd dead quiet. I'm telling you, when free throws are being shot in this gym, especially with 2 teams that are not named Marin Catholic, you can hear a pin drop. That's for sure. Lopez hits the first, tries the second, and knocks that one down as well. 5 points for Lopez. Royals lead 11, 51-40. Berkeley quickly doubled, gets it to Hilton. He fires away from 3, left that one short. And Turner flies in for the rebound. Offensive board for Turner. Berkeley drives in. Oh, and tries a throwdown with a right hand baseline. But that one rims out. That would have brought the house down. My goodness. Sneaky athleticism by Asani Berkeley. Kendall drives in. Tough 2 over Hilton. That's not there either. And a foul by Akpan on Max Rowley. But how about Asani Berkeley on the other end? He was cleared for takeoff. Just couldn't quite find the bottom of the basket on that thunderous jam attempt. Okay, Asani. Mr. Berkeley trying to get that scholarship to Berkeley, I'd imagine. Play for the Cal Bears. 4:47 left to play here in the third quarter. 51-40, Royals up 11. Dale Watkins bringing you the action of Mission Prep Royals basketball live from Kentfield, California and Marin Catholic High School. Here's Hilton out there with Turner, Brown, Berkeley, and Hilton drives all the way 94 feet. He just took Jordan Flores and put him in the doghouse all the way up the floor. How about Bryce Hilton with authority on the ground? He's up to 8 points. Lead now to 13 for the Royals. Lopez drives on Turner with a left hand and on-ball foul by Josh Turner. 2 quick ones here in the third quarter for Turner. Both teams with 2 personals apiece. It's Kendall to inbound. He's out there with Benator, Flores, Lopez, and Becker. 4:21 left to play. Inbound goes. Lopez tees up a triple. That's no good. And Berkeley the rebound. See how many rebounds he can get. See if he can get double figures. Pulls up for 3. Not there. Off the mark for Berkeley. And an offensive rebound for Josh Turner. Handoff goes at midcourt to Hilton. And a reach from behind is going to go on Donovan Lopez. So much on the line for these 2 programs. They want to get to that 5th place game. 2 teams who lost their second round matchups respectively. Hilton stuck on the left wing, hands off to Rowley, thinking about a 3, won't take it, instead feeds Hilton inside on the short baseline, and it's knocked away. Turnover again. Hilton, other way it goes. Donovan Lopez, Euro step in the lane, left is short, fight for the rebound, and it's the offensive rebound for Rocklin, and Berkeley just gives it away. 2-on-1 for Mission Prep the other way on the breakaway. It's Turner, sent away by Benator. Rowley collects the loose ball, fights it up, and good! Big time kiss off glass by Mr. Rowley. So he fights that one home. His first points of the second half for Rowley. And it's good. A 3 on this side by Rocklin, 55-43. Ahead comes Turner on the right wing. Feeds back out to the top of the key. Hilton directing traffic, guarded by Jordan Flores. Flores spins on Flores, accelerates in the lane, and draws a whistle and a foul. Jordan Flores reached in, tried to force the jump ball or block. That'll mean free throws for Bryce Hilton.
Hey, Pete, number 20 only likes to shoot. Only likes to shoot.
Jordan Flores picks up the personal. And Hilton to shoot. 2. Makes the first. Kind of interesting that Mission Prep has only played 7 bodies thus far in the ballgame. 56-43, 13-point Royal lead pending this free throw. And it's good, make it 14. Ryan Kowal comes back in for Hilton. Let's see how Mission Prep protects the 6-point lead. 2:52 left to play. Here is Darius Kendall. In and out dribble on Josh Turner all the way in. Accelerates, hangs, flips up the layup out, but draws a foul again on Josh Turner. 3rd foul on Turner. Excuse me, is that 4? Looking down at the scores table, he's holding up 4 fingers, so it is indeed 4 on Josh Turner. Zach Hatch is going to come in for him. Kendall to shoot 2. Misses the first, left that one short. I believe Terrence Harris wants a timeout right in front of us. Harris wants a 30-second timeout. I'm not sure if they have one. He's pleading his case and asserting that he has a 30-second timeout. Not quite sure what the issue is. Nonetheless, Hilton comes back in. And Darius Kendall to shoot. Kendall out there with Flores Benator, Becker, and Alex Portello. He makes the second. 57-44. And it goes to Berkeley on the far sideline. Loses the ball. He coughs it up on the far sideline. And away comes Rocklin. Ahead it goes Portello. Back to Benator. Guarded by Berkeley. Hands off to Darius Kendall. Brown defends on the right wing. Around a screen. Now Hilton switches off to Kendall. Pulls up for a contested three. That's a tough look. He misses. And Berkeley skies for the rebound. He gets it to Brown. Ahead it goes Zach Hatch to Hilton straight up top, hounded by Kendall. And Berkeley, hounded by Benator, using that pivot foot very adeptly. Kowal to Hatch. 15 to shoot for Mission Prep. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock down to 10. Brown standing on the logo. Gets it to Hatch, left wing. Down low goes left elbow. Bryce Hilton fights it up and home. He just put Darius Kendall in the doghouse and fights up the lefty layup. Hilton now up to double figures with 11 points in his own right. The lead balloons to 15. This is the largest lead for Mission Prep. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay with you here from Dino Gilati Court. Hope I'm saying that right. Hey fans, California Fresh Market is your one-stop shop for all your basketball party needs. Choose from the largest craft beer selection on the Central Coast and some game day appetizers from the famous Wing Bar. Keep the party fresh with a fresh veggie tray from our produce department. California Fresh Market is a proud supporter of Mission Prep men's basketball. And that is what you're listening to right now on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets. Mission Prep on top of Rocklin by 15, 59-44, minute 47 left here in the third quarter of action. And Mission Prep, who only led by 4 at halftime, now lead it by 15. Stutter step. Kendall feeds out Portello. He'll try a three. That's no good. The offensive rebound is batted up in the air, and it just soars over the backboard. Officials don't know what to do. They just give it to Mission Prep. Hilton to inbound. Rocklin showing pressure. They're putting on the press. Hilton kind of the de facto point guard, especially when facing the press behind the back. Facing a double team, and he's whacked from behind, I believe, by Benator. Steve Taylor for Rocklin, not a fan of silly fouls like those. Rocklin with 5 team fouls. Mission Prep with 3. It is Hatch to inbound. He gets it to Berkeley. Fresh 35 to work with for Mission Prep. Terrence Harris barking out orders. Carlton Brown, he'll try a 3, top of the key, got it! Gets that one to fall, Carlton Brown. And Mission Prep needed that one. Another 3. And it's a turnover on the other end by Rocklin. Mission Prep has hit on their last 5 3-point attempts. And Brown smiling, coming back up the floor. You gotta love it. Terrence Harris wants his players to play with joy and passion, and Carlton Brown for sure has that right now. Inbound goes to him, 62-44. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter from Marin Catholic High School. Ahead it goes, Brown to Berkeley, and he just throws it way in front of Berkeley, and it caroms out of bounds. Turnover number 14 for the Royals. 55 seconds left to play here. Benator drives on Zach Hatch, dribbles it off his foot. That's a turnover, and Rocklin gives it right back. I think Benator had a head of steam, and he just forgot something. That one something being the basketball. Hilton to inbound. Mission Prep operating left to right. Rocklin Thunder right to left from my vantage point. Zach Hatch dancing on Nick O up court and handing the cookie jar. Nick O reaches on Zach Hatch. Foul's gonna go on Mr. O. And Rocklin one away from the penalty. Royals lead it by 18. And I believe on the inbound, Lopez just reached around Hilton, but it's going to stay on this end of the floor. 39.3 left to play, third quarter. As Zach Hatch slaps the ball, gets it into Hilton. Behind the back on Lopez. Looking for help, looking for cutters. Carlton Brown, he'll try again, this time for the left wing, no good. And loose ball foul by the football-bodied Brian Kowal. I would hate to be tackled by Mr. Kowal. And you can hear the Mission Prep assistant coaches barking out one stop. Shot clock is off, 28 seconds for Darius Kendall to operate. This would be a huge make if they can get a field goal on this drive. Kendall guarded by Berkeley. What a matchup that is at the guard position. Oh, looking for help. It's knocked away by Kowal. Oh, gets it back. Donovan Lopez drives baseline with 10 to shoot. Ball squirts loose. Away comes Berkeley, the breakaway. Darius Kendall hounded him from behind, and Berkeley just lost it off his foot. No fouls, one stop. Are there directions by head coach Terrence Harris? 6 seconds. Darius Kendall up the far sideline with 3 seconds. Dribbles all the way, gets to the 10, lays it up and home. How about Darius Kendall pulling out his do-it-yourself kit? He wanted the foul as well, claiming he got fouled on the elbow. But Kendall goes 94 feet to lay it up and home, cutting this deficit to 16. But still, Mission Prep maintaining an arm's distance of Rocklin. They lead it by 16 going into the final 8 minutes of action. And the final frame, 62-46. I'm Dale Watkins, bringing you the action live from Kentfield, California and Marin Catholic High School. You're tuned in to Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets.
Here at Straight Down, it all comes down to providing our customers with classic styles using the highest quality fabrics available. Since the company's sportswear beginning in 1987 to its transition to a golf and lifestyle company in 1993, Straight Down continues to respect the tradition and history of golf and the people who cherish it. With a wide variety of clothing and accessories to choose from for both men and women, Straight Down is always moving forward. Check out their online inventory today at straightdown.com or follow along on social media at Straightdown, a proud supporter of Mission Prep basketball on PSN.
And welcome back to the action. Fourth quarter is underway here from Marin Catholic High School in the 24th annual Don Baumauer Classic. Mission Prep leads Rocklin, and a turnover to start the fourth quarter. Yikes. 16 turnovers for Mission Prep here tonight against Rocklin. But they lead Rocklin by 16, 62-46. Contested jumper in the paint is good by Donovan Lopez. Nice shot there by Lopez. And I'd imagine Hilton, he's having trouble getting it in. I'd imagine that Rocklin is going to put on the press the entire fourth quarter. Dribbles up the sideline. Nowhere to go for Hilton. He's doubled. And Terrence Harris smartly and alertly calls timeout, seeing that Hilton was in trouble. He didn't want there to be a jump ball situation or a turnover. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. In the meantime, let's pay some bills. Hey fans, Mike Rowley founded Straight Down in 1989. What started as a small t-shirt company shortly grew into a full-range golf and lifestyle apparel brand that is now worn by some of the top athletes in the industry. Straight Down's love of golf translates into the products they make. For over 30 years, this family-owned business has built a brand that respects the tradition, history, and spirit of golf. Straight Down. Live and breathe the game. Please visit straightdown.com to get into the best fits today. $14-point lead still for the Royals. 62-48, 7:27 left to play here in the fourth quarter of action. Hilton to inbound right in front of their bench. Bounce pass goes, give and go. Hilton gets it from Brown, feeds, whips a pass to Hatch. No good. And a tip up, and it's good. Carlton Brown flies in for the tip-in. One more rebound, and Brown has a double-double. 18 points, 9 rebounds. Backdoor feed. What a pass by Kendall to Lopez, but he's whacked on the arm. And that'll mean free throws for Donovan Lopez. But how about Darius Kendall leading his man just enough, threading the needle and setting up Lopez for the look. He's fouled. That'll mean free throws for Rocklin. Darius Kendall, such a gifted passer, as Lopez misses the first. You see what the substitution patterns are down the stretch for Terrence Harris. Comes back in with Berkeley and Turner. They're out there with Rowley, Hilton, and Zach Hatch. Free throws up. The second one is up and good. Lead down to 15. Ahead it goes to Rowley up the far sideline. He drives to the corner. Second man coming. He's doubled in the corner. Nowhere to go, and a foul. Oh my gosh. Rocklin had him right where they wanted him. And Rocklin is already in the penalty. And that foul is going to go on Evan Niemi into the ball game first time tonight. Rowley hits the front end of the 101. He's been quiet as of late. Exploded in the first quarter, has come back down to earth. When I say someone pour water on that man, I didn't mean literally. Score pass it goes. Niemi into the ball game. Threw an elbow right into the chest of Max Rowley. Kendall from deep. Off the mark. Oh, chases down a loose ball. Bounce pass feed into Akpa. Waits. Whips a pass left corner. Three is no good by Lopez. We're going the other way. Max Rowley and Carlton Brown, the leading scorers yesterday. If offense is stuck with the script, they lead Mission Prep in scoring with 18 points apiece here tonight. Berkeley doubled on the far sideline. Open floor. Oh, and Hilton gets away with double dribble. Head of steam goes, whips a pass to Josh Turner, and Berkeley crosses over on Kendall. Drives all the way in with the left hand. Leans in, draws a whistle. Free throws for Berkeley coming up. Three fouls for Darius Kendall. Comes over towards us, asking the referee what I do. Berkeley to shoot the 1-and-1, hits the first. Point lead for Mission Prep, 67-49. No time running off the clock. And make it a 19-point lead for Mission Prep. Berkeley hits a pair. He's up to double figures with 10 points. And Darius Kendall, dancing on Zach Hatch, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Finds Aqua on the right elbow, whips a pass to the left corner. Baseline drive by Portello. Goes up and is fouled. Several Royals just throw their hands up in dismay as Berkeley picks up another one. That's 3 on Berkeley. See if Mission Prep can go back to Max Rowley after these Rocklin Thunder free throws. Rowley has been dynamite here today with 5 made 3-pointers. And Portello misses the first. 18 fouls for Rocklin. Mission Prep with 6. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter of action. From Marin Catholic High School, Portello makes the second one, 68-50. They're trying to rush Mission Prep. Up the sideline, ball knocked loose, another turnover. Up ahead it goes. Portello dives for the errant pass. And it's going to be Mission Prep basketball. Mission Prep, who got very sloppy in the third quarter, has since then cleaned up their turnovers here in the fourth. Hopefully that continues and they persevere through this tough and physical matchup. Here comes Akpan coming from behind on Hatch. He's doubled, and an intentional foul. He threw an elbow right into the grill of Emmanuel Akpan. Akpan grimacing as he comes up, but he quickly shakes it off. Intentional foul by Zach Hatch. Not a fan of that one. He dribbled up floor, picked up his dribble right around near the logo at the mid-court stripe. Was guarded by a man. Emmanuel Akpan came up from behind out of nowhere to hound him and trying to fight out of traffic. Zach Hatch had no choice but to throw a bow into the face of Emmanuel Akpan. Luckily, he's okay. The other 9 players standing behind mid-court as Akpan all alone on the north baskets to attempt free throws. To cut into this lead, Akpan misses the first. You can hear the Mission Prep Royal fans on the opposite bleachers yelling out, "Ball don't lie." 5:42 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Akpan again rims in the first one. Splits a pair of free throws. Makes it a 17-point game. Your Terrence Harris gotta keep your troops galvanized, keep them poised and under control. They've broken the press before yesterday. They can do it again here today. Kendall dancing on Berkeley. Left-hand dribble. Hands it off to Donovan Lopez. Tough two. Shot it over everything. And Carlton Brown the board. He's up to double figures in rebounds. A double-double for Carlton Brown. But he fell on his bottom and walked with it. And that's a turnover for Mission Prep. Brown, Rowley, Turner, Berkeley, and Hilton. 5 out there for Mission Prep. And Josh Turner and Donovan Lopez have to be separated on the right block. Some words being exchanged momentarily. Just a little love tap by Josh Turner. Gotta love the physicality here in today's game. A lot of whistles, but here is Kendall. Comes off a screen on the corner. Jumps, feeds. Portello tries a left wing 3. It's not there. Fight for the rebound. Berkeley saves it to Hilton. Ahead it goes to Brown on the left wing. Finds a cutting Josh Turner. Lays it up and out with the left hand. Rowley comes out of nowhere and swats the Thunder from behind with the arm. In a one-on-one situation, you imagine that Rocklin is more than happy in slowing this game down, trying to drag it out as long as possible, making this the longest 5-12 remaining you can possibly imagine. Portello to shoot, a 1-on-1, rims in the first. Previous foul was on Max Rowley, only 1 on him. Winner of tonight's game faces Redwood High School on Monday and splits a pair. He misses the second. Offensive board, Akpan throws it out of bounds. I believe there was a foul? Nope. Akpan just throws it away. And here comes Hilton right in front of the Rocklin bench. Going left to right are the Royals. 68-52, Royals lead by 16, down to 5 minutes left to play. Here from the Don Baumauer Classic, Day 3. Hilton drives all the way. Rowley gets his man in the air, lets him fly by, tries a 3, yes! Max Rowley from downtown. This one from the left wing. Buries a triple, his 6th 3 of the evening. And it's a big one to push the lead back to 19. Alex Portello, he'll try to answer. Left that one well short. Cole Becker saves it to Hilton. Up ahead, Brown ahead of the pack and throws in a power layup, I would say, with 2 hands. Carlton Brown swats away Cole Becker at the rim. Becker was all alone underneath as Brown on the opposite end laid it home. Rocklin was trying to get Mission Prep on their heels and is falling asleep Terrence Harris screams for a timeout and is indeed granted one. As we count up the three-pointers made. Mission Prep has a team 11 for 18 from distance. And you can hear every word in this quiet gymnasium. And Terrence Harris urging and galvanizing his team. We've got to defend. There's a lot of game left. You probably heard him over our airwaves. This is a Royals ball club that usually runs 9 or 10 men deep, but Terrence Harris only electing to play 7 players. And they put on the press on Rocklin. Becker gets it, tries a triple, no. Rebound goes to Brown and stolen away. Ahead it goes, a floater by Donovan Lopez, no. The follow by Becker, yes. And Rocklin putting on the press again, 73-54, 19-point lead still for Mission Prep. Midway through the fourth quarter. Hilton, dangerous pass cross court. Brown gets it, left wing three, left it about 5 feet short. Bad miss by Carlton Brown. As Rocklin on this offensive possession, they got to speed things up. Deep three by Darius Kendall, no. Rebound chased down by Emmanuel Akpan. Offensive board for the Thunder. Floater inside is good by Donovan Lopez.
Get down!
And they just do get it in. Berkeley up ahead of the pack. Rowley lets Becker fly by. Gets it back to Berkeley, 2-on-1. Flips it up and out. I think Berkeley got stuck in the air. Didn't know if he wanted to pass it off to Josh Turner or lay it up, but tries to shoot it with the left hand and leaves it short on the tin. A foul on Turner. And I think he's done for the night. Josh Turner has fouled out of the ballgame. Cole Becker to shoot free throws. One referee standing underneath the basket. The other talking with Terrence Harris. Turner's night is done. A scoreless night for Josh Turner. Steve Taylor and Terrence Harris exchanging words from opposite benches. There's 5 fouls on Turner. He's done. Cole Becker to shoot. Free throw, 1-on-1 situation. Hits the first. Cole Becker. He can provide scoring, that is for sure. Big body standing at 6'4". The junior rims out the second off back iron. 73-57 is the score. Berkeley ahead it goes to Brown. Puts it up and in. Little tic-tac-toe by Mission Prep. Berkeley to Rowley to Brown. Kendall, a tough two. It's off the right side of the backboard. Ahead it goes to Hatch. Berkeley, one man to beat. It's Lopez. Kicks back out to Hatch instead. He drives along the left baseline, puts it up and out. He's blocked by Lopez. He chases down the rebound. And Berkeley leaves it short. Terrence Harris screaming for a timeout, is not granted one. Ahead it goes to Nick O on the right wing. Air ball. And on the breakaway, it's Berkeley. And he's swatted from behind by Kendall, but a foul. That's going to be 4 on Darius Kendall. A hectic pace the last handful of minutes in this game. Only stoppages in play are free throws. Berkeley to attempt 2 as he's hacked on the arm. Hits the first. And host of substitutions in for Steve Taylor's club. 4 in, 4 outs. Let's reset your lineups for you for Rocklin. It is Niemi, Benator, and 3 new players in. It's Michael Mangum, Cole Gustafson, and Evan Niemi. Excuse me, it's Byron Hong into the ball game. The score on that end, 77-59. And it goes Hilton on the right wing, dribbles out of traffic. Mission Prep should look to run some clock. 2:15 left to play here in the ball game. 77-59. Mission Prep maintaining an 18-point lead on the Thunder. Hilton dribbling out of traffic. Hilton, they got to get out of the 5-second count. Hilton just does get it away to Zach Hatch. 5 to shoot for the Royals. Down to 3. Hatch on the right wing, crosses over on Hong all the way to the rim and scores to beat the shot clock buzzer. How about Zach Hatch calling his own number? Laying it home. Largest lead of the ball game for Mission Prep. And inside it goes. Byron Hong feeds inside to Gustafson. Fakes inside. A handful of pump fakes. And that'll mean free throws for Cole Gustafson. And you can imagine with the substitution patterns from Thunder head coach Steve Taylor that might be raising the white flag down 20 with only 96 seconds left to play. Terrence Harris emptying his bench as well after this free throw, which is missed by Gustafson. One word out of Terrence Harris's mouth, everybody. 5 in, 5 outs. The starters' night is done here from Marin Catholic. Up 79-59. What a night for the Mission Prep offense, exploding for 79 points. 15.5 points above their scoring average on the season as a team. Inside it goes. Niemi for the Thunder. Barrels into Mission Prep. Peter Luardo now into the ball game for Mission Prep. He's out there with Dominic Garner, Evan Holly, first free throw is made by Evan Niemi. He's trying to find the number of that last Royal standing at midcourt for this side to me. 79-60, minute 27 left to play. Both free throws made for Evan Niemi. This is nice for Terrence Harris to see how his reserves, his deep reserves, handle pressure. Oh, nice spin move in the front court by Dominic Garner. He's doubled along the sideline, gets it away. Ooh, he wanted that 3. The bench wanted Peter Luardo to tee up that triple. He spins out of traffic, a double team. Dominic Garner looking for help. He gets it to Peter Luardo. Under a minute to play here in day 3 of the Don Baumauer Classic. Down to 5 seconds. Luardo driving baseline, and he traveled with the basketball apparently. I don't agree with that call. But you can tell that the starters, although out of the ball game on the bench, they are hyped up, they were pumped up for their Royal reserves. Benator, Euro step in the lane, left it short. Ball batted out to Byron Hong for Rocklin. It's not there on his triple, down to 40 seconds. Garner dribbles out of traffic. And it goes Jude Callahan into the ball game. That was the final Royal. Leaves the floater short. Shot clock is off, under 30 seconds left to play. Mangum takes on the entire team, puts it up and home. Counted and 1 for Michael Mangum. Foul's going to go on Dominic Garner, not like it matters. And Michael Mangum to attempt a free throw. Lead is 16. And make it 15, 79-64. Mission Prep just has to inbound with 23 seconds left. They just have to break this press, actually. Luardo looking for help in the front court. Gets it to Garner at their own three-point line. Bodies crashing, a pile of humanity at the Mission Prep three-point line. I believe it's a jump ball, and the arrow favors Rocklin. 13.6 left to play. Benator tries to get ahead of steam. Instead pulls back down to 10 seconds. To the corner it goes. Niemi, he'll fire away from 3 and knock it down. Down to 2 seconds. Mission Prep doesn't even have to inbound, and that will do it. Mission Prep reigns victorious here in tonight's game, and they take down the Rocklin Thunder, a final score of 79-67. What a game, and what poise and perseverance by head coach Terrence Harris's ball club. They improved to 9-4 on the season overall, and they advance to the 5th place game on Monday night against the Redwood Giants. What a fun game it has been. A double-double for Carlton Brown. 20 points and 11 rebounds for Brown III. The freakishly athletic Swiss Army knife forward for Mission Prep. He leads Mission Prep in scoring, and it has been an exciting up-tempo pace here tonight. But Mission Prep doing the dirty work and handling business. They take care of the Rocklin Thunder rather easily here tonight. Mission Prep 79, Rocklin 67. But don't you move. We have a post-game interview with head coach Terrence Harris and post-game analysis and stats coming to you on the other side of this break. Dale Watkins bringing you the action between the Royals and Thunder. The Royals win by 12 here today in the Don Baumgartner Classic. They advance to the 5th place game on Monday night. Don't you move. Post-game report and interview with Coach Terrence Harris on the other side of this break. You're tuned into Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets.
Locally owned and operated, get your grocery shopping done the right way here along the Central Coast at California Fresh Market in the Foothill Plaza right here in San Luis Obispo. Conveniently open every day, 6 a.m. to midnight. Why not do your grocery shopping after the game? California Fresh Market, proud to be a supporter of high school athletics in San Luis Obispo.
Food Jets is your 100% committed local food delivery service, serving San Luis Obispo County. Staffing highly trained professional drivers, Food Jets delivers the best food delivery service from more than 75 local restaurants in the county to your home and office. Food Jets is all about giving back to the community. Let Food Jets be the pilot to your next meal and keep it local. Order, track, eat. www.foodjets.com.
On the Prep Sports Network, Food Jets delivers the Mission Prep postgame show with a recap of the game, final stats, and a word from head coach Terrence Harris. Let's send it courtside.
Welcome back to Freitas Gymnasium, the home of the Marin Catholic Wildcats. Here on day 3 of the Don Baumgartner Classic, your Mission Prep Royals are victorious. They win rather easily by 12 over the Rocklin Thunder. Mission Prep 79, Rocklin 67. And it was a very up-tempo, very feisty matchup between these two ball clubs, waiting for head coach Terrence Harris to come out of the locker room. Usually right after the buzzer sounds, he comes up towards me. But we will await head coach Terrence Harris once he's done celebrating with his Mission Prep Royals. This game was definitely a winnable game, but my main takeaway, Mission Prep overcame adversity, shooting themselves in the foot for the second and third quarters of action, cleaning up their turnovers in the fourth quarter, and handling business as usual. They improved to 9-4 on the season. But turnovers, I would say, might be an area of concern that they need to mop up. They can be very careless with the basketball. 19 turnovers overall as a team here tonight. So it's definitely an area that needs to be cleaned up. But certainly will not let that one statistic spoil a victory for Mission Prep. And Carlton Brown, how about the game he had? A double-double, a 20-10 game for Carlton Brown. 20 points, 3 rebounds, had a couple of threes as well. He was followed up by Max Rowley. How about the game he had? He was fun to watch and was truly dynamite from downtown. 6 made 3-pointers for Max Rowley. He also had 20 points here tonight. And Rowley and Brown, 2 leading scorers for this ball club, and with good reason. They do an amazing job on the offensive end, and then it is a collective effort on the defensive end. And they did a great job limiting Rocklin. Not a single double-digit score for the Rocklin Thunder. I believe they were led by Donovan Lopez. If my stats are correct, he only had 9 points here tonight, followed by Darius Kendall. He had 8. Mission Prep winning 2 of 3 here in the Don Baumbauer Classic. Their first game, a historic come-from-behind victory where, I can't say this enough, being down 23, overcoming adversity, staying poised, staying resilient, and finding a way to come back and tie the game at the end of regulation using a spurt offensive onslaught, a 9-2 run to kick off overtime to defeat Arcata, which had their number, which had been the aggressor all game. Head coach Terrence Harris just told me they flipped a switch. 74-68, they take down Arcata in the first round in overtime. And then last night, falling to the host, Marin Catholic Wildcats. Again, Max Rowley and Carlton Brown led Mission Prep with 18 and 16 points last night, respectively. But Terrence Harris just told me that they came out flat after that game, that they need more energy, that they need more fire, and I believe they definitely came out with that here tonight on this Saturday night here at Marin Catholic High School. This is the team that averages 63.5 points per game. Here they come. They drop a 79 burger, if that is such a thing, on the Rocklin Thunder. And this game was decided at the very end when both teams emptied their benches, and lo and behold, they would finish out the ball game. But it was definitely a collective effort, and the main theme I would say for this ball club, Mission Prep, who is now 9-4, is just resilience. Time and time again, they find a way to get it done. Whether it's Max Rowley connecting on threes from downtown, whether it's one after another. Maybe it's Carlton Brown getting a stop on one end, a defensive or offensive rebound on one end to earn his team more possessions. Maybe it's Josh Turner, the defensive specialist. Although scoreless tonight, played really good defense today. Whether he draws a charge, locks up the other team's top guard, he usually draws that defensive assignment. You know, there are a variety of different ways to win a basketball game. Mission Prep got it done with offense here today and playing as a team. I think yesterday they their assist total was very low. They did not play within the flow of the offense. They rushed shots. They played isolation basketball, which, as any basketball player knows, as anyone who has a brain for basketball knows, ISO basketball does not win you a lot of ball games. You gotta play within the flow of the offense, and they did just that here today. They played together. They played poised. Although sloppy and careless with the basketball, midway through the second and third quarter, they found a way to win this baskall game. The old saying goes, it doesn't have to be pretty, you just got to get it done. And Mission Prep does get it done. I see Terrence Harris on the opposite side of the gymnasium. We'll see if he makes his way up towards me sooner rather than later. Once again, you are tuned into the post-game report. Dale Watkins bringing you the action. It's been a pleasure bringing you Mission Prep Royals basketball here on the Prep Sports Network, presented to you by California Fresh Market. while we have time, let's pay some bills. Hey fans, California Fresh Market is your one-stop shop for all your basketball party needs. Choose from the largest craft beer selection on the Central Coast and some game day appetizers from the famous Wing Bar. Keep the party fresh with a fresh veggie tray from our produce department. California Fresh Market is a proud supporter of Mission Prep men's basketball. And fans, Food Jets is your locally owned food delivery service in San Luis Obispo County with more than 75 restaurants to choose from. Get great food delivered directly to your office, home, or dorm room for dinner parties and business functions. Visit foodjets.com to place your order tonight. First-time customers get $5 off their first order with a minimum $10 purchase. Just use promo code EAT5. And a look ahead to the next matchup for these Mission Prep Royals. They have a date in the 5th place game against the Redwood High School Giants. And Redwood High School, you see the journey that they took to the 5th place game. They defeated Napa in their first matchup, 64-48, but then fell to Central Catholic, and that was a tough loss. They lost by only 2, 57-55. And then they defeat Redwood defeats Heritage here today. They played at 3:30 earlier today, the game before Mission Preps. And lo and behold, that is the 5th place game matchup that'll take place at 5 p.m. Monday evening. Should be a fun one. I say that about every matchup, but this is a fun team to watch, truly. And hopefully they can get it done. It was definitely a winnable game, but a tough game and a physical game against Marin Catholic. But just a handful of mistakes, just a handful of differences separated the Royals between a win and a loss in their second game of this Don Bombauer Classic yesterday. We're going to take a quick break here from the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Market. And we'll see if head coach Terrence Harris or if I can get a Mission Prep Royal up here to the top for a post-game interview. Dale Watkins bringing you the action. You're tuned in to Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets.
Locally owned and operated, get your grocery shopping done the right way here along the Central Coast at California Fresh Market in the Foothill Plaza right here in San Luis Obispo. Conveniently open every day, 6 a.m. to midnight. Why not do your grocery shopping after the game? California Fresh Market, proud to be a supporter of high school athletics in San Luis Obispo. Here at Straight Down, it all comes down to providing our customers with classic styles using the highest quality fabrics available. Since the company's sportswear beginning in 1987 to its transition to a golf and lifestyle company in 1993, Straight Down continues to respect the tradition and history of golf and the people who cherish it. With a wide variety of clothing and accessories to choose from for both men and women, Straight Down is always moving forward. Check out their online inventory today at straightdown.com or follow along on social media at Straight Down, a proud supporter of Mission Prep Basketball on PSN.
Food Jets is your 100% committed local food delivery service, serving San Luis Obispo County. Staffing highly trained professional drivers, Food Jets delivers the best food delivery service from more than 75 local restaurants in the county to your home and office. Food Jets is all about giving back to the community. Let Food Jets be the pilot to your next meal and keep it local. Order, track, eat. www.foodjets.com.
Here at Straight Down, it all comes down to providing our customers with classic styles using the highest quality fabrics available. Since the company's sportswear beginning in 1987 to its transition to a golf and lifestyle company in 1993, Straight Down continues to respect the tradition and history of golf and the people who cherish it. With a wide variety of clothing and accessories to choose from for both men and women, Straight Down is always moving forward. Check out their online inventory today at straightdown.com or follow along on social media at Straight Down, a proud supporter of Mission Prep Basketball on PSN.
On the Prep Sports Network, Food Jets delivers the Mission Prep postgame show with a recap of the game, final stats, and a word from head coach Terrence Harris. Let's send it courtside.
And welcome back to the post-game reports here live from Marin Catholic High School. You're tuned into Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets. And Mission Prep, they defeat the Rocklin Thunder here on day 3 of the Don Bombauer Classic, 79-67. They advance to the 5th place game on Monday nights against the Redwood Giants. I am joined by Mission Prep head coach Terrence Harris. And Terrence, first off, I gotta say congratulations on the victory.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That was a good battle from our guys today. A great bounce back after a tough one on yesterday. So really, really proud of the guys and the way they competed tonight.
Most definitely. And can you talk about, the energy and resiliency your guys showed today? Yesterday, you said your guys kind of came out flat. They kind of came out with a lackluster style of energy. How did you feel your team responded coming out with a different kind of energy? Do you think?
Yeah, I thought we started off hot. We hit a couple shots early, but then I thought early on Josh Turner did a great job of grabbing offensive rebounds and really impacting the game that way, and that gave us some of the boost that we needed early on to grab a lead. And then I thought Bryce Hilton did a really good job managing the press for us. Yeah! I thought that was huge. We needed that. Pressure is a difference maker, and if we can attack the pressure and be good, then we're solid. And I thought Bryce did a great job kind of playing point forward for us tonight.
Most definitely. I noticed that too, kind of the de facto point guard, especially in press situations to break the press. I'm going to say a stat that no coach wants to hear is the amount of turnovers. 19 turnovers in total here today. A majority of them coming second quarter, third quarter. What was the message to your team when you kind of brought them to the side, called timeouts, tried to get them under control? What was your message to calm them down and try to break through this press? That they can.
Yeah, actually, it was just be simple. We get sped up, and there are times where we're simple and we break the press easy. It's like, hey, we have to stay patient and continue to do what works, and not get sped up. The whole point of the press for the opposition is to get us out of rhythm, to get us too sped up. And so, it really was a simple man-to-man run and jump press. And when we were patient, we were great against it. When we weren't patient, it's trouble. So it was good for us to settle down and figure it out. I thought, again, just consistency, right? Consistency is the big thing.
Absolutely. Give me your thoughts on the offense here today. It seemed to have a much better flow, and your players were shooting within the flow of the offense, not rushing shots, not falling in love with ISO ball. Your assist totals were up today. I don't have the exact number on me, but I know it was higher than yesterday against Marin Catholic. How do you feel your offense is coming along here in this tournament?
Yeah, we're really just, again, it's about trusting each other. We have a lot of guys that can make plays, and I think sometimes there's got to be an understanding of making plays for somebody else, not for yourself. And we're really learning that still, and we're growing together as a group. So, I'm proud of where we are. I know that we have a lot of room for improvement, but I did think we absolutely shared that rock today, and it proved to be fruitful for us.
Absolutely, and averaging 63.5 points per game so far as a team. explode for 79 today. I wanted to say you dropped an 80 burger on Rocklin, but not just one more free throw, and I could have. You talk about Max Rowley and Carlton Brown's game. They were the leading scorers yesterday, leading scorers once again today. Can you just talk about the impact that they have on the team, both on the offensive and defensive end?
Yeah, I mean, they're both really sound guys. They do it different ways. CB is more of a creator. He shoots it well, but he's more of a creator, and Max is more of a shooter. So when we're playing together, Max is going to feast from guys setting him up. And CB, he's just a tough matchup because he's quick, he's long, he's athletic, and he can shoot. So you put a big guy on him, that can be really tough. You leave a smaller, quicker guy on him, and he's pretty good in the paint and on the offensive board. So he's a really tough matchup.
That's right. And that tonight's win puts you in the 5th place game against the Redwood Giants, who won earlier today over Heritage. What can you take from tonight into the 5th place game on Monday? I know you have a day off tomorrow, probably a much needed one after 3 straight games.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a day off. The guys do a little bit of have a little bit more fun and try and get out in the city and see some stuff. We're gonna go to a Cal game, and so that'll be fun for us to just kind of hang out and be together and grow as a group. And then Redwood, they pressed a lot. They were very good on the defensive end. A very low scoring game today, but they were good on the defensive end and do a good job of containing. So we're gonna have to make sure that we're better against the press on Monday than we were today in order to be a successful group. If we come out and play with the right energy and play sound and patient on offense, I think we'll be okay. But if we don't, it could be trouble.
Most definitely. Well, that is head coach Terrence Harris, beneficiary of a 79-67 victory. Coach, it's always a pleasure. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you being here, Dale. Sorry to keep you hanging for a minute.
Most definitely. It's no worries at all. All right. Thank you, Coach. All right. We're going to take a quick break here once again. We'll see if we can get a player interview, maybe from Carlton Brown or Asani Berkeley. I saw them walk in. We're going to take a quick break, see if they can make that happen for you. Dale Watkins here with you on the Mission Prep Royals Basketball Network, on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Markets.
Here at Straight Down, it all comes down to providing our customers with classic styles using the highest quality fabrics available. Since the company's sportswear beginning in 1987 to its transition to a golf and lifestyle company in 1993, Straight Down continues to respect the tradition and history of golf and the people who cherish it. With a wide variety of clothing and accessories to choose from for both men and women, Straight Down is always moving forward. Check out their online inventory today at straightdown.com or follow along on social media at Straight Down, a proud supporter of Mission Prep Basketball on PSN.
And welcome back inside Freitas Gymnasium, home of Marin Catholic High School. This is the post-game report. We just had the coach's interview, and we have the pleasure of welcoming in one Carlton Brown III. Carlton, how you doing, my man? How's it feel to get that victory today?
Man, it feels great, especially coming after yesterday's loss.
Most definitely. You had yourself a ball game, a 20-10 game, 20 points, handful of threes, 11 rebounds, doing a little bit of everything. The Swiss Army knife player, as I love to say about, the 3 and D kind of players. Can you talk about your individual performance today?
My individual performance, I shot the ball a lot better than I have this entire tournament, so I'm happy with that. I think today I definitely did come and get a lot of rebounds, but I got to give credit to my teammates. They're boxing out well today, giving me the opportunity to get those rebounds. So, but my performance, I'm proud of it. I'm happy.
That's right. And I'll say you guys got a little sloppy like midway through the game with turnovers, 19 in all. What can you guys do to clean those up? I know Rocklin threw in the press, but is it just about maintaining composure and poise, or is it just being careless with the basketball?
I don't know. I mean, we have a tendency of playing in a hurry, not fast, if that makes sense. we weren't making good decisions with the basketball. And it's 19 turnovers and it says it all.
Okay, but that's one minor statistic. I'm not going to let that spoil your night. You and Max Rowley, the leading scorers from tonight's game. You were the leading scorers yesterday. You're the leading scorers on the season. Can you talk about the kind of relationship that you and Max have as a kind of a guard-forward combo for this Mission Prep Royals team?
Me and Riles, man, I freaking love that kid. He's a shooter, and he gets me fired up. When he starts hitting shots, I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to hit some shots, And he's a real goofy guy in the locker room. He's a great teammate. I love that kid, but our relationship is fantastic.
So you guys advance to the 5th place game on Monday evening at 5 p.m. against Redwood. What are you looking forward to most about that matchup?
I'm looking forward to playing with my teammates, honestly. I have a great time playing with them on the floor. Every single game, I just look forward to playing with them and getting dubs with them, honestly. That's just like the best part about playing at Mission Prep because I have great teammates.
So this is kind of a two-part question. So tomorrow you have the day off. You guys are from San Luis Obispo. Number one, what are the main differences you notice about SoCal and NorCal?
Okay, SoCal and NorCal. The main differences I see, environment-wise?
Yeah, environment-wise, weather-wise, sports-wise. Is basketball more of a hotbed down there in SoCal?
It's a lot colder, weather-wise. I didn't bring that many jackets because I assumed it wouldn't be that cold. But it's pretty cold out here. But people-wise, I don't know. Honestly, with basketball, it's a lot more trash talking than I expected. But that's just basketball. People, they're just as nice as where I'm from. So,
maybe that's a Bay Area thing.
Yeah, maybe.
And a final question. You have the day off tomorrow. It's Sunday before you return here on the hardwood to face Redwood on Monday. What are you guys going to do on your day off?
Day off? I'm not sure. I know that we might be going to a church service. Last year we went to King's game, so maybe we could go to a game. I don't know. I don't want to knock on wood. I hope so, but I'm sure we'll do some fun stuff as a team.
Absolutely. Hey, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me up here, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, that is 6'6" junior forward Carlton Brown III, who had a 20-11 game here today in his team's 79-67 victory over the Rocklin Thunder. Once again, Carlton, appreciate you. Thank you for having me. All right, and that is Carlton Brown. He's going to hop off headset. We're going to take one final break here from the Mission Prep Royals Basketball Network and come back with final thoughts in the look ahead to Redwood. You're tuned into the Prep Sports Network presented by California Fresh Markets.
Locally owned and operated, get your grocery shopping done the right way here along the Central Coast at California Fresh Market in the Foothill Plaza right here in San Luis Obispo. Conveniently open every day, 6 a.m. to midnight. Why not do your grocery shopping after the game? California Fresh Market, proud to be a supporter of high school athletics in San Luis Obispo.
And welcome back to the program. I had the pleasure of having head coach Terrence Harris and the player of the game, Mr. Carlton Brown III, join me at the conclusion of a 12-point victory for Mission Prep, 79-67 over the Rocklin Thunder. Mission Prep, who only averaged 63.5 points per game as a team. They come out and drop 79 on Rocklin's head, and they never looked back. Handful of turnovers. This team shows resiliency time and time again, and you can't help but be proud of head coach Terrence Harris, his staff, and his players who celebrate the victory here today. We move on to the 5th place game, as we mentioned, Monday evening at 5 p.m., and we will have live broadcast coverage for you. Once again, I'll be back here. Make the trek from the 408 San Jose over here to Kentfield, California. Personally, I've had to come here back-to-back days because this tournament thus far has been Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't want to rent an Airbnb or anything like that out here, especially with Bay Area rent prices. But that should do it here from Marin Catholic High School on this Saturday night. I want to thank Brian Stanley back in the studio, being my in-studio engineer and allowing me to act as a substitute broadcaster while he's down in SoCal. You handle SoCal duties, I'll handle the team when they're up in NorCal. For all who have been part of this one, it has been an absolute pleasure bringing you Mission Prep Royals basketball here on Prep Sports Network. And that's going to do it for us here from Marin Catholic High School. Once again, this is Dale Watkins saying so long and signing off, and once again repeating the final score. Mission Prep 79, Rocklin 67. Mission Prep moves on to the 5th place game Monday evening at 5 p.m. and we sure hope that you'll tune in and listen in to see if your Mission Prep Royals emerge victorious in that one. It's been a pleasure from Kentfield, California, and for all who have been part of this one, thank you for tuning in to Mission Prep Royals basketball on the Prep Sports Network, presented by California Fresh Market. We'll see you Monday evening. Good night.